None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. Signal I need to cut across 8 lane. None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
I've been sent this video a ton of times asking who would be responsible if there was a collision because the motorcyclist appears to be over the speed limit. If the vehicles had collided, it absolutely would have been the car driver that would have been found responsible. In this situation, if there was a collision, the speed would be irrelevant to the liability. Does that mean that I'm saying that speeding is fine? No, far from it. Should the motorcyclist be doing 20 miles per hour in a 20 miles per hour zone? Absolutely. Also, for clarity, I am assuming that the motorcyclist is speeding because it's a 20 miles per hour zone and the speedometer shows a figure greater than 20. If the speedometer is in kilometers per hour, then my bad, but the main point still stands regardless. The speedometer does show that they are slowing on approach to the junction with the car failing to give way, but they are above the posted speed limit from the start of the video until the near miss. However, speed very rarely comes into liability as the primary cause of a collision. It's very often a contributory, but rarely ever is it the primary cause of a collision. The case of Barner versus Hughes established the precedent that speed alone does not equal negligence. And that is because one of the core fundamentals of your driving observations is to observe other vehicles' speeds before you make a decision. If you can see a vehicle, you can observe its speed. My pal Craig, who used to be a driving instructor, would always be saying, make sure you're looking at their speed before you commit, pal, which makes sense because he can be a bit of a speed demon himself. If you're interested in how speed versus liability scenarios go when the worst happens, I recommend looking up the case of David Holmes, who lost his life travelling at 97 miles per hour in a national speed limit 60 miles per hour zone when a vehicle turned across his path. Had David lived, naturally he would have likely been prosecuted for his speed, but it wouldn't change the liability, which is why the person who was driving the car that turned across his path was prosecuted for causing death by careless driving. So in conclusion, no, the motorcycle rider should not be speeding. Would that change liability if there is a collision? No. Lovely jubbly, sound as a pound.